Hi, I'm Michelle Bursell, psychotherapist and creator of the Feel Process. And I'm here with you as we shift out of 2012 and into 2013. And you've heard a lot about this change, this new consciousness, and really shifting more deeply into love consciousness, which is great. That's what we've been talking about with our feelings and shifting into love consciousness with them. And so all this inner work that you've been doing as you follow along with me is really going to pay off as you shift into 2013. Because as we talked about, 2012 has been a year of letting go. All that work in December was those remnants of letting go so that you can shift into 2013, which is the year to recreate. So what do I mean by recreate? Well, it's already created in your heart what you are meant to do and your fullest version and expression of you and your truth and your highest self. And so you now have the opportunity to recreate that in the physical realm, in your reality, and materialize this. And I just want to share with you 3 simple steps of how you can begin to make that happen. And that will lead you so that you are feeling good and empowered as you shift into 2013 and into this time of recreation, of recreating what has been established here and making it again materialize into your life, your reality. So step number 1 is acknowledging what is within here. Now that sounds a little weird, like don't we already do this? Don't we already know what is within our hearts? But oftentimes we don't. We have an idea of it, but it can be painful to recognize what's within our heart because we have stories about not being able to have that, of not believing that this can actually be your truth. And that causes pain. And so again, this time of 2012 is to say, am I going to believe in those stories more than what's in here? And let me tell you, you wouldn't have this vision within your heart unless it was possible. And it's up to you to put more trust and faith in this rather than the old stories. And so this is your opportunity to reclaim that this was put in your heart. These visions, no matter what they are, have been put in your heart for a reason, and you need to acknowledge them and believe in them and know that it's possible regardless of what your ego small self says, because that's the limitations. Step number 2 is to acknowledge your current reality. Now, we don't like to do that either because it says, oh, my current reality isn't this, and that can be painful too. Yet, if we don't look at our current reality, we can't get to creating what's within our heart. So we have to take responsibility and to look consciously at where we're at now. So we know that allows us to know what steps we need to take in order to get to where we desire. And so it's looking at our current reality. Now, if feelings such as sadness, anger, frustration, shame come up about your current reality, you have the choice. You have the choice to look at them from your small self, which is going to again share with you stories and ideas and notions about yourself and blame towards yourself or others as to why your current reality is the way it is, versus what the empowered, loving stance is trying to share with you, trying to help you reclaim about your truth so that you can be that person that it takes to be, to have that full version of you expressed in the physical form. And then step number 3 is really solidifying and strengthening your foundation. That's what these beginning months of 2013 are all about. How can you make a solid, clear foundation in order to where your seeds can grow, where the seeds that are within your heart can be well nourished and flourish. And so that strong foundation is about continuing to let go of those small self stories and ideas and notions, which the first 2 steps do, and getting really clear, knowing your deservedness and worthiness of having what's within your heart, and really being strong and in that place of strength within your core. And so what you doing this is why this is so important is because it's this internal shift that's allowing you to be different. And when you are tapped into this, you are going to be able to recreate even when in the past you haven't, because that inner foundation wasn't laid out for you. And so you having that certainty and that knowingness that you deserve and desire this, that this even being your desires even being in your heart are there for a reason, is that you claiming that at this level is what's going to allow you to be a different person that allows you to recreate and make it your reality. It's that knowingness. And it's you choosing to believe in this over the small self. And so this is your time to have that foundation, and what that looks like is you're not tolerating less than what is claiming from within here. And you're learning not to tolerate that, and that's going to help you differentiate what you've done in the past that is not going to work for you anymore as you go forward on this path of leading and living from your heart. And as you do this, the beauty that surrounds this is immense, because it's going to allow you to flourish. And then as you flourish, our world flourishes. We unite, we serve each other in deeper and more profound ways, because a more deeper, profound you is being shown, seen, and honored first by you, and then will be done so the same in the world. So I hope this shift excites you. I hope you are ready to explore and go on this adventure of 2013 and recreating this, what's within your heart, and making it your reality. It's going to be an inner shift for you and an inner shift within our world. I'm so excited that you are doing this inner work that will allow you to be a recreator. And I look forward to sharing with you so much more in 2013. Thank you so much for being a part of this community. And until next time, continue to be fearless and choose love.